Hello, this is Diana. This is my Trailblazers of the Universe YouTube channel. On my channel, I'm helping you fearlessly and unapologetically live your best, most authentic life. I am helping you break through your barriers and transcend any limitations you may have. If that sounds good to you, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. So today's inspirational message is to choose your frequency. So everything in this world is energy, frequency, and vibration, right? Everything is vibrating at a certain frequency, from the food you eat, from the shows you watch, from the music you listen to, from the friends you're choosing to hang out with, your relationship, your partner, right? The job you have, activities that you do. Some people might say, man, it's hard. How am I supposed to stay positive in a world full of such evil and darkness and chaos, right? And it can be really hard, especially at this time. All the world events going on with everything that has gone on and will go on. Everything that's trying to divide us, keep us in a lower frequency, keep us in fear so we can be controlled, all that nonsense. But the good news is you do have a choice. Just like there's different radio stations, Spotify stations, whatever, different TV channels, you can choose what frequency you are tapping into. But the problem with this world is a lot of people are addicted to drama, trauma, sensationalism, fear even, shock value, right? Our nervous systems are so stimulated and we're used to that. That explains why you can't stop watching that trash TV show that doesn't really make you feel that good after you binge watch it for a whole weekend, but you still want to keep watching all the drama. Or some people can't turn off the news. They're addicted to bad news, right? What's the next event that's going on? What's the next thing going on? The election. And all you even see on the news is bad news. People getting killed, natural disasters. It's a lot of negative. You rarely do even see a positive story on the news. A lot of people are even addicted to misery. People are so used to being in this lower frequency, especially if you're someone that maybe had a lot of negative experiences in it, and you're maybe grew up in a chaotic environment, have a lot of traumatic events, maybe just made a lot of bad choices, right? And your nervous system almost becomes used to chaos and trauma. This is something I've experienced myself. So what's going to make me choose a higher frequency, to vibrate higher than all the craziness in the world, than my past, right? Than everything around me. If you're an empath right now, you can probably feel the dense energy going on the planet, right? If you have some kind of purpose of helping people or just bringing light into the world, or you're just choosing to inspire people, right? That's pretty much what I do. You have so much trying to weigh you down, trying to bring you down, and the crazy thing is, the better you're trying to do and the more positive things you try to do, it seems like you get attacked even more. You can take your power back. You do have a choice. Even though you might be used to all the stimulation, the drama, trauma, the fear, you're used to being emotionally activated. A lot of the content that's put out there on a variety of different levels is meant to evoke a certain emotion out of you. I just did a Life Theories podcast on staying neutral in a polarized world. Check that out on Life Theories podcast playlist on my channel. So you have to wake up every day and choose your frequency. Take your power back. It's easy to sit every day and scroll on social media and react to all the content about the election, to look on your bank account and react to that, go to the store, go shopping, everything's expensive. And as Abraham Hicks says, some people live their life having a knee-jerk reaction to everything, basically emotionally reacting to everything that's going on around them. Remember that energy flows where your attention goes. And what you consume consumes you, right? At some level. If you're putting something in your body, think about the kind of frequency it has. You're putting alcohol in your body all the time. You're eating certain kind of foods that make you not feel good. You're eating fast food. You're eating really sugary foods, right? You're listening to content that's meant to keep you in fear about what's going on in the world. You're even watching serial killer documentaries. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do like those. And then you're wondering why you feel the way you feel. Everything has a frequency, right? But you can choose a frequency. You can change a channel. You can change a station. You can make a different choice. But some people feel like they can't make a different choice, or maybe they're just used to being in that kind of frequency. But you're taking your power back by choosing, hey, you know what? I'm not going to go scroll on social media today and do doomsday scrolling, see what the next crazy world event's going to be, or see what the new drama is going on in the election. You can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to actually do things that bring me joy and that uplift my frequency. I'm going to listen to more positive music, maybe even some frequencies, some singing bowls. You know what? Instead of eating that fast food that might give me pleasure right for like 2 minutes and then make me feel like shit after, I'm going to go eat some superfoods instead. Or I'm going to eat something a little bit healthier that makes me feel a little better. Instead of watching the news or the trash TV, I'm going to choose to watch something more uplifting and positive. Maybe something that's going to inspire me. Something about maybe healing or self-improvement, or maybe I want to start this business or project, or it's a new hobby. You know what I mean? You have a choice every day. Whether you might not feel like people feel like they're stuck on this earth and don't have a choice, but you do have choices. You do have free will, right? You have a choice to choose something different. But are you going to? It's easier to just be an automaton and go back to the regular programming when I'm used to thinking, feeling, and acting a certain way, right? This also includes the people you're choosing to hang out with. If you're an empath, you probably are heavily affected by the energy and even emotions and problems of others, right? You can also choose to hang with more positive people, or people that are doing more with their lives, or that aren't so negative, right? That have more of their life together. It's a choice. You do have choices. So regardless of what's going on in your world right now and your circumstance, you have to just choose a higher frequency, choose to vibrate higher. And I'm not one of those people who says vibrate higher and all the spiritual bypassing, and I'm not doing shadow work. You have to kind of be able to generate that higher frequency from within. If you're in a world that's completely dark, or your circumstance completely dark, you might be the light. Then you imprint your frequency on the world. You're not absorbing everyone else's frequency. You have to imprint your frequency, and that sometimes requires you to have solitude away from people and things and environments that are not going to foster your growth. Toxic environments. When you wake up today, or whatever day it is, every day, choose your frequency. Don't have such a reaction to everything that's going on around you. You can choose what you're going to give your energy to. You can choose what you're going to focus on. You can choose what you're going to do that day. You can choose what you're going to think about, how you're going to feel, no matter what's going on in your world. And if you need to eliminate certain things, people, places from your life, then so be it. So you can't shift to your optimal timeline when you are so attached to all of these things, people, places, things, belief systems, whatever it is that's keeping you in that lower frequency, in like a lower timeline. It's a choice. So you have to release some of these things that are keeping you in that lower frequency of vibration. Only you know what it is. Take your power back and choose your frequency today. That's all I have for today. If you like this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. I also have a Facebook group, Instagram, TikTok, and 2 podcasts. The links are in this video description. I also offer coaching. So if you need intuitive guidance to support and motivate you on your healing, spiritual, and or self-improvement journey, my contact information is in this video description. Have a good day. Namaste.